Hello everybody and welcome back for the second episode of our Lothlórien campaign in DCI The Last Alliance. I always need to make sure I don't say Third Age of the War Divide and Conquer because I'm so used to it by now. I do want to thank you all very much for the very positive response on the first episode. I wasn't sure if people would like the content, if people would be into the mod, but overall people were just overwhelmingly in favor of me doing more episodes, doing even more campaigns after this one as well. So yeah, for now it's definitely here to stay. I quite enjoyed the mod, even though I don't particularly agree with all the balancing. But that's a completely separate issue. I don't make the mod, because some people seem to think I do. I don't. You can find the creator's link in the description. If you have any issues where you're like, oh, that doesn't seem entirely fair, don't direct them to me, because they'll fall into death yes. Alright, what I think I want to do now is prepare for war against the Orcs. I think if we cleanse them, that should bring in a lot of money, and also secure our borders, also secure a passage to the elves, the Noldor, our friends, somewhat. Because someone pointed out that, actually, you know what, I'm going to do a toggle for war. I know it's kind of cheating, but I also have no idea what the map looks like. So Amon Lank is actually still rebel. Usually the Erin should go out and take it, just like Roskabel. That water seems particularly more blue than otherwise. But our focus right now is Goblin-Town in Baragathol. Also get a diplomatic Khazad-dûm so we can talk to them. But yeah, take these goblin settlements. The goblins actually go quite a bit north as well. Grey Mountains, Salon Bizarre, Mount Gundabad as well. So they hold a particularly large plot of land, but so do we actually. So we are sort of tied up. Alright, so here we have Fangorn. That's an actual Ent encampment. Huh, interesting. And then Angranost is part of the Numenorian Kingdoms. All the black bits you see in the map is part of the Numenorian Kingdoms. I also forgot to check what time it was, so I don't know how long this episode will be. Let me just quickly check. Okay, there we go. So I have a bit of an idea. Birig is Enedwaith, Buruk as well. It's all Enedwaith. They're already at war with the Numenorians, it seems. Yep, the Wild Men of Enedwaith. Those are the red factions. That's going to be a bit confusing because they are all different colours, of course, in Divide and Conquer. But at least the Linden Elves are still the dark kind of purplish blue hue. They are quite a large faction. And Ladris is just a very large chunk, so they don't deal with the Zakala and all these elements here. Overall, there do seem to be less settlements, which is alright. Alright, Nag Doom, and on all these lands. Yeah, there's Angmar, Sorda, which are hillmen, which is cool, and the goblins up here, some more dwarfs. So it seems most factions are very much spread out, like the Numenorians are spread out, the Enedwaithians are spread out, the Linden Elves are spread out. Also very sorry for the loud motorcycles. Mordor is already being rather aggressive. Got Mauler. Servant of Sauron, Yagud. Is that a Nazgul then, or is that something else entirely? I wonder. Alright, the positioning of these locations is also quite a bit different. And then down south we have Harad. Oh my god, that's an actual elephant. It's a Mumakil right there. Look at that. Look at that big fucker. All those tusks. Which again, like I said many times, they're kind of an amalgamation of Harad, of Khand, of Umbar, and of the Black Numenorians. And then we have, all the way over here, the Confederacy of Rhun. They look excellent. Balcott Guardians. Okay, I'm quite curious if we'll ever face them. And then there's of course a Rovanian faction that I'm very attached to. I don't quite understand why Dale is in the hands of Khazad-dûm and Escaroth. Like, I feel like those settlements should be very much part of Rovanian, but I guess the developers see things a little bit differently. It's interesting to see all the different developers, their take on the world of Ada, the world of Middle-earth, some of the lore as well. And that reminds me, I should actually take another look at some of the information, and just so I don't miss anything. Tolokans are not very much, they don't really apply right now. Same with the One Ring. Veil of Lothlórien, we know that. Okay, so there's nothing to... I think I did check most things. Because some people said, oh, you didn't check this or that. We should check the total diplomacy scroll. So that's Shift D. What does that do? Total diplomacy provides 5 features. Force diplomacy. Force the AI to accept any offer or demand. Click the diplomacy scroll's advice button and the advisor will guide you through it. That seems a bit broken, but okay. Allied fort ownership. Seize ownership of an ungarrisoned fort from an ally. Usually a very difficult task. Send a diplomat and a spy to the fort, then send in the spy. I quite like that, because I've run into a situation where there's like a fort held by an ally, but there's like no one in there, and you can't put your troops there, because it would see, you know, the eye would see it as a declaration of war. Allied allies. Form an alliance between 2 of your allies. Press the Allied Allies key. Shift A. Okay, I don't think I have 2 allies, but we'll check. Osgiliath Ferry, a passage across the river near Osgiliath. Press the Osgiliath Ferry key. Shift F. My god, there's so many hotkeys. Ally invade. Instruct allies to invade other factions. Shift I. That could be interesting. We could ask Erin Garland to help us with the goblin. So that's Shift E. What does that do? This will let you sponsor, quote-unquote, an ally faction to invade another faction. They will continue to do so until the sponsorship is cancelled. Oh, so it costs money? Because it says sponsorship. Men of the Mountains and the Ents cannot be used as either the invader or the target faction. It would be fun if you could send in the Ents. It costs nothing, okay, but be careful of letting a sponsorship go on for too long. It essentially commands the faction to focus solely on invading the other faction. Defense and progress of their own realm could suffer as a result. Okay, so we don't... I kind of don't want to mess with that too much. Faction can be sponsored to invade only one faction at a time. A good faction may only invade an evil... okay. Yeah, we don't want to deal with that right now. Maybe later on when we go to war with Mordor, but... I don't want Edingarden to disband all their own forces in a way. Alright, but the north should be relatively safe, so I'm going to muster up some forces. I don't want to stick in settlements too long, so I'll muster up some troops and then move them towards the goblins. Take care of them rather quickly. Alright, I wish I could train more forces, but for now I shall end the turn. Alright, we are back. The council wants me to take Roskabel. I don't know. I don't need the money, and I kind of want to focus on taking down the orcs. It will help me out quite a bit. Alright, I forgot to move my diplomat, which is a rookie mistake. You shall go to Khazad-dûm. I should have sent you there first. Yeah, I hope I remembered to edit out the loading screens. It's not that I don't remember. It's kind of a wrong use of words, but last time I forgot to edit out, or I missed out on one end turn screen. It's just because the end turns are really quick. Alright, Snaga. Man, even Snagas are like so much stronger here. It feels like elves are much weaker in this game, whilst orcs are much stronger. I don't know if I agree with that balancing, but well, it's that, and I'm gonna have to deal with it. That's kind of fun as well, you know, just adapting. All right, can I leave these guys behind? Yeah, okay. Let's gather up a force. These troops, and then these troops should be more than enough to take in Bargathol, and that's the most southern orc settlement. Then we can move to Goblin-Town afterwards. Should also send over these archers, I guess. Alright, so no construction report, nothing. We are rather slow at the moment. I would like to get more forces, but yeah, there's just nothing to train. Let's just double check with the list that I'm not... Oh, right, I am forgetting about the settlement. And that's Ethelond. Amon Gastel can't get anything here. Ethelond, there we go. I kind of want to get a ship, just so I can scout around a bit. I think Ethelond could be a very useful settlement. I mean, we are surrounded by the Numenorians. So with the ship we can check for room to expand. But for now, again, I shall end the turn, as these turns are just blazing by. Mission expired already, probably because the Erin took it. Which is entirely fine by me. Alright, so the quickest route is through here. Let's gather the forces. My lord. No mercenaries spotted so far, which is a bit of a shame. I always like the mercenary system. Alright, so let's check north, because there was an army moving up at one point. Oh well, we'll see. Still moving that diplomat. Alright, Kalas Galathon got the market. Yeah, our economy... This game, you know, it's a public beta. I should very much clarify that. This is still a beta, so there's gonna be way more stuff changed. But I feel like the balance right now is a bit I feel like I have too much money right now, for example. I mean, I can buy whatever I want, because I just don't have that many settlements. That's the thing. So there's not a lot of stuff to build every turn, because they take a lot of turns to build, and like, I don't know why this is so expensive. 0.5%. I should probably take a look at the building browsers, because I feel like I'm missing stuff. Cavalry establishment. Why not just call it a stable? Folklore, theatre, conservatorium. Yeah, but what is the that special building? Surely there's like a second tier of it. Approved towers. Cavalry, barracks, rangers, Noldor quarters. Love to get that. Noldor warriors. Siege. I should probably invest in some smithing. Yeah, where's that special building? The one that gives me the population increase. Where is it? It's not this one. Oh, plant preservation. So there is a second level, but it just gives me... Does it do nothing else? Because that's pretty eh. It's alright, I guess, but it's not priority and it's not worth that much money. It's really when you have cash to spare. Alright, Ethelond. We can make Ethelond a very much a trading hub. So let's keep getting trade as much as possible. Ooh, stables would also be quite nice. Alright, let's get the food production. And let's send out the boat, or is that... Oh, it's a 2-turn boat, isn't it? Yeah, okay, whatever. Alright, you go to Keren Lori. Beautiful. And Diplomat, okay. Alright, well, I'll see you all back on turn 10. All quiet on the Elven front for now. They want me to take Forod Ninglor. Wait, what? Oh no, wait. Chris, our forces here by at least 4 units. What do I get in return? 500 gold coins? Go fuck yourself. That's one of those missions I haven't seen in forever, because I'm pretty sure the Divide and Conquer team took it out. Oh, I love that. Sneaky. 8-9. Like, goblins are stronger than elves? Right, keep that in mind. 8-9. 6-10. They're much stronger. What? Okay, they're weaker than the Border Swordsman, but not by much. I don't know. I don't like that. And there's 200 of them, which is more than mine. So they are stronger. The unit as a whole is stronger because there's way more of them. That's a bit of an issue. At least we can get some horses now. The Silvan Rockpin. Most available in Forest. 8, 16, 5 charge. That's pretty good. 16 defense on the horse is amazing. So let us get... let's get the leather. No. Although, it's a stronghold, so... Let's get the farms first. Anything else we want to do? Ah, yes, we got the ship now. And then we'll check for troop recruitment soon. But first, I kind of want to explore the coast a bit. So this is also Numenor territory. Anphalus. Ah, yes, the Bay of Anphalus. 413. So these guys are like much worse than goblins. 4 attack is really poor. I feel like goblins, even in the Second Age, should be pretty trashy, but... Oh, well, I guess I'm in the minority there. Well, I don't think I'm in the minority, but... I guess I differ in opinion from the mod maker there, which is fine, of course. That is allowed. King of Lothlórien. Let's send the Smiths of Eregion. There's another settlement here. But where is it? That's the question, because settlements are... much. You know what? Let's do what's it called again? Shift G? Is that Galadriel's mirror? There we go. Maybe we can spot it. Brimfoldweg. Oh, is that Mordor? Oh crap! Mordor's already far north. That's a problem. Oh, I don't care about Umbar. Okay. Mysterious. Yeah, Mordor is just expanding like crazy. Rubar. Okay, I think that's near Tharbad. Skiliath. Both the Skiliaths. Still looking rather undestroyed. You know what? Let's send out these dudes. With those forces. Although we are at war with Mordor, so we should make sure to have plenty of units. Or as plenty as possible. Which might be a bit of a problem, actually. Oh, crappy. But if I take care of the orcs, then I will have a lot of breathing room. Alright, I'll see you all back on turn 11. Oh, and I've spotted some orcs coming in. Captain Bolg. The banner looks rather small, but there's a lot of units in there, so that's probably... Oh, is that... Oh, that's this army that I completely missed out on, eh? Well then, I guess we'll send these guys north. To help ward off the orcs. Alright, we're almost there. Almost there. Alright, for the Ninglog got the watch. We can get some swordsmen. Good, that would be very useful. Eliminate Fort, got the mustering hall. Can retrain these lads and then get the land clearance. And can we get anything here? No. Let's decrease the tax rate so we can also get more buildings there. Yeah, man, the elves are just completely underwhelming. What's this? Minor militia. King Durin. Dwarven nobleman. I can't see your stats. Alright, let's take Inbargathol. Shouldn't be too difficult to grab. Oh, hello, Nah. Mordor doesn't like me. This isn't even your stronghold. Gorlun. Gorlun's Reavers. Ooh, it's a specific unit. Can't take a look at the stats, though. Yeah, I don't think we want to wait too long by taking that Summons and Goblin-Town. I think we want to take them relatively quickly. Just shut down the Orcs before they ever really get going. Alright, that cavalry is going to be mighty useful. And taking down these Orcs. So if we can team them up, with a bit of a roaming army, but yeah, their movement seems quite a bit further than our movement, even with roads. Anyway, I'll see you all back on turn 12, I think? Yep. Alright, so the Orcs are moving towards Amongastel, which pleases me. It would have been worse if they went for Forot and Ninglor. I think this army can oppose Captain Bolg, but we'll send in more forces. You as well, Regent Amdir. Do keep an eye on Mordor. I should actually use Galadriel's mirror a lot more now that Mordor is really close. That's actually rather useful. I don't know where that is. Oh, it's near Ravanian, okay. Okay, see, that's useful information for me. But I hope the other elves. I hope Orofer keeps Mordor busy. Okay, that's the exact same spot from before. Come on, mirror. Show me what I want to see. Yes, that is exactly what I wanted to see. Just a random dump north of Mordor. Beautiful. Alright, well, let's see. Do they get... Oh, there's rebels here as well. Rebel Wilson just hanging around. Oh, actually, it's only 2 turns. I do want to take a look at that unit. 1220! What? 1220. That's only 2 defense lower than bloody Celeborn's personal guard. Yeah, I think we'll wait for a bit. I have time. Especially once... Yeah, I feel like the balance between the Orcs and the Elves... Also, I'd prefer if they had different models. Now the Lothlórien Spy and the Orc Spy look the same. But I know, it's just a beta. I'm very much aware of that. There is always room for improvement. 512, that's also not that impressive. Yeah, it seems like the bouncing all around is just kind of... I haven't really taken a look at the stats, of course, of like the Numenorians, for example, see how they're fair against Orcs. Hello, Burin! That mustache looks glued on for some reason, I don't know why. Do you want to trade? Do you want an alliance? Oh, you want all these things. Give me your map information. And I'm still generous. I can even ask for some money, although you are very poor. How are you poor? You're dwarves. Beautiful, they accept it. A very powerful ally and a very powerful trading partner. An alliance between Lothlórien and Kingdom of Khazad-dûm. Let's celebrate it with a picture of a longsword. Alright. The men of the mountains like me. What? Why? Guess they're also friends with Khazad-dûm? Does that make sense? No? I don't know why. Alright, anyway. That friendship will also probably rake in quite a bit of cash with the trade. Although we actually don't have roads leading to Khazad-dûm, but we will soon once we take Inbargathol. Captain Rednak might attack us, we'll see. Alright, if he wants to go after Amongastel, be my guest. I'm not going to sally out just yet, I'll see what he does. Okay, well, I think, again, that is all we want to do in this turn. Hope we can get some better units soon. But yeah, we'll have to wait for... Border Axemen might be better. March Wardens. We've already seen them in action. They weren't impressive either. Anyway, I'll see you all back. No, wait. I'm too quick. Need to move our navy. Is this still... Yeah, this is all Numenorian land, so there's like no room for expansion there. Alright. We'll just keep building up Ethelond, and whoever wants to go to war with Mordor, we'll use that as a forward staging ground. Alright. See you all on turn 13. Alright, and it seems that King Durin is attacking Captain Radnak, and we shall reinforce him. So let's take a look. Minor Militia, 4-8, so they are much worse. Much worse than the Orcs. Much worse, 3-7. Wow. Yeah, because these guys get upgraded, so the regular Minor Militia is so much worse. What about Durin himself? 12 Noman, 1431. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Alright, well, let's do this one, fighting side by side with the dwarves. We've only been allies for one turn, we're already fighting together. It's a shame the Inbergethel squad isn't moving out, but it's good to clean them up. Alright, despite being a minor fight, I will include this in the video, because it gives us a good look at the dwarven units. Ooh, they look really cool. I like their shield design quite a bit. The armor looks cool as well, but the shield design, now that is really good looking. And then just a bunch of the minor militia. Okay, so they basically look like laborers, although it's a different model. Also, I'm not sure why they're using like a trowel. Wouldn't they be using a pickaxe? Unless I have an entirely wrong image of what a pickaxe looks like, but I thought a pickaxe had two blades, but I guess I was mistaken. The Khazad archers, they look quite cool. But it still feels weird to see a dwarf with a bow. I don't know why, it just feels weird. Alright, bring in the reinforcements. So let's take a look at the dwarves in action. Someone posted before that I should do battle replays, because that would grow the channel. And I said, I'm no pixelated Apollo, but, well, here we are anyway. This is basically a battle replay. So we got the orcs on this side, the goblin warmongers, which are 6'10", just way stronger than the dwarven militia. Which to me makes very little sense. Now, if the dwarves are a bit smarter, they'd wait for me, but I don't think they're too keen on that. I think they're just going to run in there. Which is cool, we can see them in action. Oh, we're purple now, eh? Why are we purple? Whatever. Alright, they're coming in there. Scroll lock doesn't work in this game, right? I keep pressing scroll lock for like cinematic shots, but it's the divide and conquer only feature. Get in there! Oh, I have the same horn. Nice. The horn of Helmhammerhand. What do I got over here? Snaga skirmishes. They got like different skin colors, which is a nice touch. Some are a little more yellowish, some are more brown, purplish. Perhaps they just got sunburned. I feel like the orcs should get like massive debuffs when they're fighting in the sun. Especially the goblins. Which I think they actually might. I thought I read somewhere that... Guess I read it somewhere else. Alright, we can just fast forward a bit. It's not going to be too exciting until we arrive. Not sure what these guys are doing. The fake ass pickaxes. Those are archers. Are the dwarven nobles in there? No, they're just standing in the back. But they're very cool axes. Yeah, I do hope there is more of a disparity in troop quality once we get to the more elite forces. Because right now, the odds are just stacked against us. Which is very odd. We should be like incredible archers, but then you have the orcs which have more or the same missile damage as us, more defense, and just about the same range. Ah well. Alright, your elven ally has arrived, my friends. Shoot him down. At least I feel like in this game, unlike Divide and Conquer, well, in Divide and Conquer, cavalry is still really strong, but if you remember Vanilla Medieval 2, cavalry is absolute king. And in Divide and Conquer they balanced it a little bit more, but I think in this mod cavalry will be relatively unchanged from Vanilla, and will be absolutely mind-blowingly, stupidly strong. I think I already kind of noticed that when we trained... Are they faster than us? When we trained the first bunch of horses, and they were actually done in one turn. Whereas in Divide and Conquer, I think they always take 2 turns. Are they just running away? Don't tell me they're running out of the map. That would be... Well, they're routing. These guys aren't. Don't withdraw. Don't do that to me. We only killed 70%. That's peanuts. That's wasting my time. No, don't waste my time. Ah, what a waste of time. Is it? I don't know, man. Too many got away. Ah, well. I'll see you all back on the strategy map. Alright, and we are back. So that was kind of pointless. I mean, the armies, it seems like it was gone anyway, so we might never see them again. But yeah, for right now, my priority is taking the Hithaigler before we ever cross swords with Mordor. I'd rather avoid that. Orc archers. I like their design a bit. A lot, when I say a bit. Where did this... Where did the orcs go, man? Where did you go? Don't you run away from me. Alright, one more turn and Imbargathol should fall, so that's good. Construction report. Ken and Lordy got to comment on farming. Good. We want more and more farms. Get some garrison quarters over here. Very useful. Alright, our economy seems to have calmed down a little bit, which is actually good. Let's see. Nothing too expensive, please. There's nothing I really want there. I mean, we'll get something just to get something, but Ethelond is not really a true production center. I guess we can boost the culture a bit. No, it is mostly hosted west, so... I mean, the summoned income from the vineyard is quite nice, so we'll get that. Right, and then I forgot to move my diplomat. Let's move them towards the Noldor, because I'm actually not in diplomacy with them right now. We're allies. I'm gonna cheat, and I'm gonna teleport him behind, because there's no reason that dwarf would be blocking me. It makes no sense. Move character. Oh god, the name Sith Henidon. 185. I do limit the cheating. Oh. What way? Is that another unit there? I'll teleport him a bit further. But like in situations like this, I don't mind cheating a little bit. I know Galu, for example, he teleports his diplomats all the way around to different settlements, which is something I do not do. So in that regard, my cheating isn't too bad. Alright, that works. Can we squeeze through the mountain pass here? Alright, that's nice. Don't think there's anything else I want to do. And this guy's coming closer with a relatively big army. Can already move towards Goblin-Town relatively quickly. Let's move some of these forces towards Caras-Galadon though, in case Mordor gets any funny ideas, which I would rather not have happen. I should have sent them to Caras-Galadon as well. Okie dokie. Anything else? Don't think so. Alright, I'll see you back on turn 14. Alright, they didn't even put up a fight. They just completely surrendered. Let's exterminate the populace just to be sure. Okie dokie. Perhaps at one point I'll give it to Khazad-dûm, because it's kind of weird for us elves to be in the mountains. But for right now, I just want to get rid of the... because it says here, Khazad Eastern Homeland. The range of Ithigler, the Misty Mountains, from north to south, and the eastward range of the Grey Mountains to Erebor and the Iron Hills are venerated by the Dwarven people. There's a little map that shows the entire region. It was at Mount Gundabad that in ancient times Durin, first of the Seven Fathers, awoke, and during the First Age his people, the Longbeards, held dominion over these mountains. Even though their control of the Misty Mountains has been contested in the Second Age, the Dwarves still consider them to be the eastern homelands of the Khazad people in this part of Middle-earth. For the Kingdom of Khazad-dûm faction, so they get something, some special buffs. When the capital lies in the Khazad Western Homeland region, all Khazad Eastern Homeland regions receive a law bonus. Okay, but they have Khazad-dûm itself, so they should have that bonus. When the capital lies in a Khazad Eastern Homeland, all Khazad Western regions receive a law bonus. This counters to some extent unrest and wastage penalties in those regions due to distance from the capital. Oh, I see. So that kind of balances out because your settlements are all over the place. Okay, cool. Alright, the mustering hall, that can stay... Orc hold. Let's see. Oh, there's nothing to build there. Alright, well, let's move out these lads. I have to teleport again because the dwarves just block me at every intersection. I'm really sorry, but these instances I will cheat. Oh crap! Why did that not work? Let's just make sure I teleport into a suitable location. I'm really sorry. I don't like cheating, but like, why would my ally block me? It doesn't make sense. It's just to bother me a bit. And yeah, they make the passageways single file. I'm gonna ignore you, I think, because I'll send these guys in. Actually, I just ignore them. Whatever. They're not gonna do anything useful. Alright, move you to Goblin-Town. If we could take Goblin-Town, that's like a massive win for us. Alright, so move to Imladris, please. And then Umdir. I don't know where I want to move you. The thing is, I don't want to move too far north. Because then I'll just like... I want to keep my settlements a bit clustered together. Just a little bit. Can I get any troops? Anything? Anyone at all want to join me? Yay! Where shall we move Amdir? Because we can give him a mighty force. It's a pretty beefy army, you know, Smiths of Eregion, Silvan, Rogbin. They could try fighting Mordor, but like, we can't take down Mordor alone. Or I could move north and take care of more of the orcs, so my borders are like entirely secure up north. No, let's keep you around. If Mordor attacks, we need to be able to retaliate. And this army is more than capable of taking down the goblins. Alright, well, I'll see you all back on turn 15, I think. I mean, the ship's not really doing anything. Take a look at Tolfolus. Alright, I'll see you all back on turn 15. Alright, bit of a slower episode, I am aware of it. Mission failed. Yeah, it was a dumb mission anyway. Just be back like one tile for the watchtower. Thank you. Doesn't matter much. Yeah, let's take care of Captain Bold though. Keep plopping watchtowers. Paved roads in Karaz Galathon, that's quite nice. Maybe getting ballista towers would be good, but then again, ballista towers, if they're vanilla ballista towers, they're not going to be as OP as they are in Divide and Conquer, because Divide and Conquer ballista towers get a series of buffs. They're still strong, don't get me wrong, but I think I should get stables here as well, so we can just pump out cavalry as much as possible. Alright, keep boosting up, and go talk to the Noldor. Hello, Elrond! Please give Mr. Gilgalad my kind regards. Alright, what about alliance and trade rights? What? We'll try again next time, because... Oh yeah. 715, even they are not that much more impressive. Noldor Swordsman, oh, such a cool unit. 1331, that's more the elves I'm used to from Divide and Conquer. Quite a bit cheaper than Divide and Conquer elves, I think. But I might be wrong on that. Alright, well, again, I'll see you all back on turn 16, I think. Yep. Alright, and the orcs are attacking Forad Ninglor. They might just attack straight away, which would be very annoying. Yeah, they're going to, aren't they? Yep. Oh, God. Well, I mean, it's not hopeless. If only this guy wasn't so bloody slow, we'd actually make it there. I mean, let's give it our best shot, but it is... we're probably not going to win this one. So I think the only way I can win this is through morale. So I'm just going to stay on the town square to get the infinite morale. And hope that they run, but... Yeah, they probably have archers. And they got skirmishers. So they can't... Yeah, they've got archers as well, so they can stick their distance. We might be able to run them, you know. Let's just stick to the town square. They're gonna try to move around me. They are. Well, guess we'll go with the good old shield drum formation then. Alright, so Snaga skirmish. Can you sod off? My men are just dropping like flies. And the constant fire arrows don't really help. They're gonna get attacked in the rear, which is absolutely horrible for us. I mean, it's not hopeless, but we need to stick on the town center right now and get the infinite morale, otherwise we are doomed.
Only half our force remains.
I know! I know. Yeah, man. Balancing is whack. We'll get this settlement back, though. No biggie. Oh, we killed Captain Bold. Perhaps... No, they don't seem to be any keen on running. And there goes our general. I should have infinite morale. You're on the town square. You can't get surrounded because you're in shield drum. Seems rather hopeless. Yeah, man. If this was Divide and Conquer, they wouldn't stand a chance. But now, yeah, they just outnumber and outquality us. We'll take it back, though, with the Amdir stack. But it will take us, I think, 1 or 2 turns to get there. Because it seems like the Orcs also have more movement range than we do. So, yeah, there's some balancing issues. But, oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Can't win them all, eh? Alright, I'll see you back on the strat map. And there goes our settlement. I hardly knew thee. I guess the Council of Nobles was right, though, that we should reinforce it. But it would take me like 20 bajillion turns to reinforce it. Curses. Well, we'll take Goblin-Town and enact our revenge. Hillman of the North. Sure. Why not? Although actually I want to try talking to him louder just this once. Why would you not want an alliance? Screw you. I don't understand, but I guess that's just me. I mean, I could do the forced diplomacy, but we're not gonna screw around with that. Yeah, they took Faradninglaw. That's okay. We'll take it back. And then we'll take Goblin-Town. Is that your capital? No, it's just a large city. Lugdush. 1424. So that unit is significantly better than my Sindar bodyguard. What? Why? Tradition, no, that's a bit different. Oh, that slightly pisses me off. I don't understand why that is the case. Unless I seriously misinterpret the Second Age. Look at that balance of power. We should like be really strong. We're elves, right? We should be masters of the bow. If you got these shitty, like these goblin reavers just trash on everything that I have. I don't understand about this guy's got 4 missile attack, whilst I'm pretty sure that some of the orc trash we fought against also had 4 or 5. I feel like these guys should have more than them. I don't understand, but we'll try our best to win this fight. It is slightly more in our favour, but it won't be an easy one. Alright, something that does work in our advantage is of course that the armies are split. So if we can take them down one by one, that will work in our favour. So I don't mind running the troops for now. They also get a hill advantage, which sucks. We should be able to kill them one by one. And that will make our lives quite a bit easier. The Warmongers. 610. 5. That's stronger than my spears. And there's way more. I really do not understand what the... I can't get into the line of thinking either, like, why? I wish I had the cavalry though, that would help out. Alright, deal some damage. I don't know, man. People have pointed out that the fire arrows are less accurate, but I feel like they kill a lot more because of the insta-kill potential. And also the morale damage is quite nice. I mean, they might be more inaccurate, but I feel like they still kill more despite the more accurate standard shot. He's throwing his javelins, I think. No, he's just doing the animation, but he's not actually throwing them. Alright. That's already 7% down. I do feel like units have a lot more range than in Divide and Conquer. Oh, come on. AI, listen to me. Alright, kill those waylayers. They look really cool. That's the thing, normally in Total War, and especially in Divide and Conquer as well, if a unit looks cool, you can bet they're strong. In this game, if a unit looks cool, that doesn't say anything at all. They can be just as trash as a unit that looks like that. A naked goblin with a loincloth, which is a bit of a contradiction in terminus. But a goblin wearing only a loincloth is about as strong as a fully decked out elf of 1,000 years old. It's absurd. At least the one thing that does work very much in our favour is the morale. That is something that the orcs just don't quite have. We won't be able to get 85% kills like this if they run that quickly. That might prove to be difficult. Alright, Captain Musgor has fallen. Send in the infantry. Send in the archers. The Goblin Reavers might absolutely destroy you. That's a risk I have to take. Right, make sure that Celeborn does not run into the Orc bodyguards, because they will get absolutely hammered. Try to kill as many as we can, but that's not really working out, especially from the reinforcement stack. Ah well, if we have to besiege Goblin-Town, it's not the worst thing that could happen. The Snaga skirmishers are having some thoughts of returning, which... Elves, no, stop shooting at them. I thought I told you to shoot at the Goblin Waylayers. Or the Warmongers, actually. Defeat seems certain. I like the sound of that. Victory is a distinct possibility. I mean, they are Reavers, so I'll accept it. They're a bit more of an elite unit. But still, these are... Ah, no, just militia. Okay, I can accept that one. I'm not saying that every elf needs to be better than every orc. That wouldn't be fun. But overall, our unit should be of quite a bit better quality. Alright, but still, I think we're going to win this one rather convincingly. Fire arrows are king, baby. Just look at them burn. Let's do some flanking with Celeborn. Okay, that worked out. That worked out quite nice. Get in there! Get in there, be aggressive. Only a military genius could win this battle. I don't know why, I just love that line. Only a military genius could win this battle. Curse those Waylayers. Right, all in all, we've lost that many. We've only lost a quarter, they've lost half, so... I can live with that. Where are you running off to? I think we need to sacrifice our own unit here to take down the Reavers. Otherwise we're going to have a bad time. And you guys need to be way more aggressive. You're not on defensive mode, so just push. Alright, let's keep the momentum going. You guys sacrifice that one militia unit, it's fine. Lugdush has fallen. Beautiful. Alright, well, let's continue a little bit longer just to make sure we kill everyone. But this won't be enough to take Goblin-Town, I'm afraid. Simply because there's so many still alive. There's about 30% still alive. This is why we need the cavalry badly. And divide and conquer wouldn't be an issue, because elves are quicker than orcs, but in this case, we're either the same speed or the orcs might even be a little bit quicker from what I can tell. Okay, but elves are still cutting down quite a few of them there. That is quite nice. It seems about the same speed. Just cannot quite catch up to him. Like 1 or 2 here and there. But I think it's fairly pointless. Let's exit the battle. Pretty good results. At least the battle for Goblin-Town will go a lot easier. They're just kind of a mixed board. You don't have like one unit that really stands out. Alright, I'll see you back on the strategy map. Alright, let's execute these fools. Yeah, and they retreat back to Goblin-Town, as expected. Settlement has enough food to last 8 turns. Defenses, mountain halls. In the mighty mountains of Middle-earth, deep beneath the rain and wind, lie many halls and mansions, renowned in song yet little known. Some are small, some are vast beyond belief, but all put foreigners in awe, an echo of minding and of song. A mountain hall settlement is one which lies inside a mountain. You don't say. Oh, they just get a bunch of free troops? Feels like they didn't have these guys before. I'll check it a bit. Caverns, expansions, upgrades automatically become available over time. Nothing affects how quickly this happens. Not okay, so we can just build more caverns? Sometimes I feel like this mod's a bit too complicated for me. Alright, we'll check this out once we capture it. But yeah, they just got a bunch of free units. 1119. What? Okay. Well then. Before we end the episode, I do want to reclaim Forodninglaw. I don't want to end it without it. Any settlements I need to take a look at? I don't think so. Unless... Nope, can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. Actually, what about in why is that a different color? Is that because it's like not part of my culture or something? I guess it is? Because I also can't get a culture building there. Hang on, if I press... What was it? Shift F1? Does it say anything about that here? General game tips. Yeah, that's... So it counts as a mountain hall. Perhaps that's why it looks different. Yeah, why is it grey? It's probably just to point out that it's a mountain hall. Yeah, okay, whatever, that works. So I'll just end the turn then and see you all on turn 17. Alright, and it seems that Mordor is paying us a visit at Khazad-dûm already. Jesus Christ. At this rate, this campaign might not last long. Oh, we're also getting attacked in Goblin-Town. Yeah, they feel probably pretty bold, seeing as they just got a bunch of free units that are quite a bit stronger than anything I can throw towards them. I don't know, I feel like I can kill them with morale damage. Although these guys have good morale. I love how these have like nothing. Abilities to glance, nothing. I don't know, I will save scum this one. I will gladly admit it. I will give it a shot. If it doesn't work out, I'll save scum. Because it's bullshit that he gets like... This is not a garrison stack because he's sallying out with them. That's different. A garrison stack only spawns when you attack him. So they just get free units. Did I get the same at Khazad-dûm because they besieged it? I doubt it. So this is just like the AI cheating again. But we'll give it a shot, see what happens. I'm not sure why mod developers have such a hard-on for like free armies and all that jazz. It's not fun. It's just not fun. I don't know why you do it. Then again, we can kind of use that settlement against them, actually. With some smart positioning. They are going to move out, right? Where are they even? Oh, they're all the way back there. I'll wait out the battle timer if I have to. If you're going to spaz out, just bug out. I will wait out the battle timer, I don't give a shit. I will get my men in place, just in case. But I will get back to you whenever they decide to actually attack us. Right, so the enemy just did absolutely nothing. They stayed inside their town square all the time, which I really don't mind. You know, if they want to be stupid, be stupid. It's a bit of a waste of time, but yeah, so be it. Alright, so yeah, Mordor is trying their hand at attacking us with orc battalions. So do I get free units? Please tell me I do. No, I don't. Oh, would you look at that? Alright, well, first things first, I do need to round off this episode slowly but surely, but we'll just take Farod and Inglor rather quickly. Alright, I will include this one on video because it's a settlement, you know. So I just noticed this army actually doesn't have any archers, which is a bit of an oversight. Why would I play the elves and not get any archers? But we can also take a look at the cavalry. They look pretty cool, I guess. Nothing too special. They're alright. Yep, I'll take it. As long as they can charge the enemy and kill them, I'll be a happy little camper. I should be able to charge somewhat from this angle. But we are just gonna rush in the men, honestly. Sindar Bodyguard. Oh, that's the same unit that Celeborn has. Yeah, not the most strategic of battles right here. If I had more archers, it would be better, but... Or any archers. We'll get them at some point.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Alright, run in the cavalry against those raiders. Pretty rubbish charge. Alright! Just finish off surrounding them. Increases combat effectiveness, decrease defense. Alright, that's still worth it. Brrp, look at that number drop. And Captain Gastak has fallen, and we can reclaim our territory and hopefully never lose it again. Bloody goblins. They still killed 6% of our units. Alright. So that's that taken care of, I think. Oh, there's one still standing. Come on! Put a spear in his back. Alright, beautiful. A quick grab. Smith's over again, killing the most. No surprise there. Alright, Fort Odin-in-Glor is back in our hands. It's occupied. I don't want more people to die. Alright, I feel like they're gonna attack me here with Captain Luno soon, which is annoying. So, these guys, I do want to just keep on moving. Cavalry. Oh, Captain Uktuk, can you piss off, mate? You stop invading my land, please. I will take care of him soon. I can't remember getting Border Swordsman in Ethelon, but okay. So yeah, Karas Galathon, we should sally out, right? The balance of power is actually in the middle. It's actually in their favor. Oh god, this game doesn't make sense. It's the Lady Galadriel with 2 archers and 2 melee units, and they're outmatched by 3 orc battalions. 8-14. That is so much better than my units. What do you get? Galadriel's Guard. 6 missile attack. What? That seems really low. She has... she has silly beliefs. I find that hilarious, that the Lady Galadriel herself is deemed to have silly beliefs. Alright, well, you know what? I think we'll win this one, but... I just don't understand the balancing. It's gonna be a bitch to fight Mordor once they've got full stacks. Alright, I will start the battle with Galadriel's Guard, who do look excellent on the walls, because they'll probably get a couple volleys in. I will say that these orcs look incredibly cool. I very much like that design. And also, Galadriel spawns with Fire at Will on. Divide and conquer. Can you learn from this man? Alright, well, I don't mind just wasting some time shooting the orcs, appreciating their design. But whilst I appreciate that design, I just cannot appreciate that balancing. I think it is completely absurd, and it just feels wrong. I cannot shake off that feeling that it just feels absurd how strong they are. Alright, Galadriel's Guard, keep protecting me. Light of Aman, decreases fatigue, greatly increases morale, slightly improves defense, rallies routing troops. Okay. Yeah, Galadriel, you need to keep protecting our men. Alright, get on the walls as well. Why not? They can hold. It's a bit of a better angle to fire from. If only those towers to do something. We will win this one, but it will cost us a lot for 3 battalions. Remember when we played as the High Elves in Divide and Conquer and we held off the Orc hordes at Imlagis? Like, they outnumbered us 20-1 or something. The Gilgalad Guard was enough to just kill them all. Well, that ain't happening here. That just will not happen. They're actually gonna kill my infantry. Let's pull back the archers. Yeah, I really have issues with the balancing. I should play as the orcs. Just feels like the elves are just way too weak. I haven't seen anyone else. I mean, that's not true. I've seen other people complaining about it. Alright, Captain Moloch has fallen. Like, this should be an easy victory. 3 orc battalions trying to invade Karas Galathon. And it's just too many. We're going to lose all our infantry. At least our archers are still healthy. Just run. Please run so some of my troops survive. Don't let them get inside. Alright, you know what? Can turn off fire arrows now. Yeah, man. Balancing is whack. But I'm not gonna spend the entire episode just complaining about it. It's a bit boring. Come on, break. There's literally one of you left. Are you seriously gonna cause me grief? Don't do this to me. Do not do this to me. Do not do this to me! No! Where are you? Chase that man. The lone flag carrier. Look at him wiggly woggly. Doop, 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 doop. I love the way he walks, it's so funny. Like he needs to take a really urgent poo or something. Alright, well I'll get back to you with the results because this is not the most exciting thing to watch. Alright, there we go. A heroic victory. He had 3 units, we had 5. But the way the balancing works is the orcs have more men in a unit and they're stronger. What? I feel like I might need to do some like editing of the files myself just to make it make more sense, because right now it's really absurd. Anyway, that will be the last battle of today, so I'll see you back on the strategy map so we can round off the episode. Alright, let's execute them. Get out of here. My god, if they send in any more troops, we are completely screwed. We need to retrain those lads. Yeah, man. It's a problem. It's a real problem. At least Galadriel became a bit of a better commander. Oh, it's her first command star. Young peasant girls laugh when this man tries to tell them what to do. Okay. That doesn't quite make sense, but alright. Anything else I need to take a look at? Actually, my victory conditions, I haven't really taken a look at that. Hold 30 regions, including Kerin Lori and Karas Galathon. Okay, makes sense. We already have 7, so we're getting up there. Okay, well that's going to be it for this episode, episode 2. There's some stuff we need to take care of in the next episode, like, for example, Goblin-Town, taking care of the goblins, and trying to make some more sense out of the balance, see where we can make a difference as elves, because right now, I'm not really feeling it. I don't know why things are the way they are, and I'm not sure which is the best approach for us, because all our neighbours completely overpower us, our evil neighbours at the very least. But our allies aren't much better. I mean, Sindar Bodyguard, that's the exact same as ours. So, even the, what are they called again? The Erengarlen, they get outclassed by the orcs, which is a little bit absurd. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to catch you tomorrow for episode 3. Bye-bye.